Greetings everyone, and welcome all back to another episode of Minecrafting with Ultra. I am Ultra, and these lucky gentlemen here are going to be the subject of today's video, at least the start of it. You see, as I mentioned, we're coming to a point where we're getting pretty close to being done with our village here. And as we near completion, one thing I want to do to bring a little bit more life into this village is set these guys up in a villager breeder. I know I've got one back at spawn, but I think it would be nice to have one here just so we could have some villagers actually roaming the streets to make this place look like it was a bit more alive. Also, it's going to help us fill in that massive blank spot up there. I think what we'll do is we'll move those guys up there and we'll turn it into a bit of a wheat farm. That way, while they're, doing their thing and making more, they will also be making us wheat. And then we can use that for mud and other stuff and blah, 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 blah. So I think the first thing we need to do is get these guys a little go-kart track set up. That way we can ship them off through the town and get them up to where they need to be. And there we are. I reckon you two fellas are about to get to know each other real nice like. But first, we're gonna have to construct for them some sort of a paddock because we don't need them wandering off in the middle of the night somewhere or getting attacked by a mob. Okay, the paddock is complete, and I've done a couple things over yonder ways. I'll show you here in just a minute. I don't know if this is working yet or not, but we have here Dingstrom and Flingus, and they hopefully are going to produce us not only wheat, but an entire population of villagers for our village here. So we come over this way here, you will see that I've placed down the beds this way, and what I'm wondering is if maybe they can't see them. I don't know. I haven't seen any babies come through here yet, but I also haven't thrown them any bread or filled up their inventories or anything like that yet. I plan on harvesting the big wheat field, and we're just going to fill up their inventories and give them all sorts of bread and goodies. And then hopefully through the power of Minecraft, they'll make some magic happen. If they do make said magic happen, what my hope is that their little babies will come this way towards these little beds, and then they'll fall down here into my trap. I got this little baby trap going on down here, and then the water will kind of push them down this way, and then it pushes them this way, and then they come down here and they see the whole new world before them. That's the hope. I'm gonna go find a bed, go sleep real quick. I wanted to challenge myself and not look at a tutorial for this villager breeder. I thought, you know what, why not? I built one before. I'm basically an expert. I know how this works, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe I don't actually know how this works. Alright folks, it is time for a little game of what I like to call good news, bad news. First bit of good news was this kick time-lapse I made of me harvesting my wheat field so that I could get copious amounts of bread to use to coax my villagers into and behold, the miracle of life. Our proud fathers couldn't be happier as they watched their bouncing bundle of joy fall into my trap. But fear not, this strapping young buck represents the future of our society here. However, in a bit of bad news, I let my guard down. And in a moment of weakness, Flingus and Dingstrom unfortunately passed away. Rest in peace, you noble chads. Gone, but certainly not forgotten. Always in our hearts. I know you're all probably very distraught at the recent loss of Flingus and Dingstrom, but in their honor, we must press on, for we still have work to do. And fear not, dear viewer, I have a backup plan. We still have this bundle of joy here, their little miracle of life, and we can use this guy, coupled with my top secret backup plan that I have here. And those of you who have been around since the early days of our village transformation may remember that it came with kind of a unique set of terrain generation. Specifically when it came to the houses. We go down here and maybe we just dig right here. Oh yeah, there it is. Behold, the backup plan. I'd like to reintroduce you folks to this guy. All we got to do is get him up top and we should be good to go. So while plans are being made to rescue Homeboy from the depths of the lake here, I think it might be a pretty good idea to go and take care of the son of Flingus and Dingstrom. I don't really want to leave this guy so look at you. Another one? I didn't know there was two. This changes everything. Gosh, oh my gosh, I gotta go get another boat. Where's another boat? Hiya! Coming for you. I'm coming for you. Yes. I got you. Okay, this is very exciting. This changes everything. We'll still rescue Homeboy from the pit, don't worry. But I think for now, our priorities need to be getting these dudes out of the open here and getting them up into the breeder and see if we can get this thing restarted. And behold, the majestic setup that should take care of just that for us. I've got these guys in minecarts, and this time I think I'm gonna try to use the minecart with furnace. Just that way I don't have to set up all the stupid redstone stuff everywhere. And I think this should push you all the way up into where we need you to be. And then once we get them both up there, we're probably going to reinforce that. That way we don't have a repeat of the incident. So I'm just going to hop down here. Maybe break this here. Maybe we'll go here. And we can get rid of you. Put you there. We can put another rail here. We can put our little... put that there. Let's push you forward. Excuse me, sir. And then... okay. Okay, wait, nope, wait. He died. Okay. Well, rest in peace. Good thing we didn't get too attached to him. I guess that's why you don't name your villagers until you've got them right where you want them. I do wonder why he died though. Was it just the fall impact? Well, here's what we'll do. Why don't we bring him down gently? Okay, well, at least we still have son of Flingus and Dingstrom. Actually, we don't. You're the other one. This whole episode has gone completely awry. I hope y'all can forgive me for all the murder that has taken place, but this is needed to be done. All right, I guess let's try this again. I'm not sure why the last guy died. I didn't even get my minecarts back, but good luck, intrepid explorer. See, why is he dead? That is absolute crap. It's like it put him on the minecart down below. Yeah, look. Look, what a mess. Why did this happen? Why did you do this? You just keep going, right? I don't know. Are you even the one I want? Well, they're all dead now. All the villagers that we had over here. So we do still have our guy down below the lake, but unfortunately, in order to make this work, we're gonna have to import a villager from elsewhere. So I'm gonna clean this mess up, and then I think I'm just gonna hang my head in shame for a little while I contemplate where we're gonna get our next victim volunteer from. So it's the next day, both in Minecraft and IRL, and I've just been sitting here on my swing doing a little bit of thinking. One thing I've decided upon is that I will not be defeated by these setbacks. Like a phoenix, I shall rise from the ashes of my failures. And speaking of rise, I think it's time to get this gentleman out of his cave. If you'll come with me here, you'll see that I have everything set up. I've got a bubble column here, and if we go down this way, we can get on his house. I've constructed this tunnel. He has literally nowhere he can go except for exactly where I want him to go. Break in here. So he's sitting here waiting. So once we let him out of the boat, I'm going to push him this way, and then hopefully the water is going to force him this way, and then I'm just going to push him the rest of the way into here, and he's going to go up, and the boat's right here, and it should be a flawless plan. And then we're going to be back to where we started at the beginning of the episode, only with half the villagers. A victory nonetheless, surely. So it's daytime up there. I've got nothing better to do because I don't have an actual life. So I think, what better time than now? All right, good luck, buddy. Your kin have not had the greatest of odds. He doesn't want to go. He's terrified. He knows what happened. You gotta go, dude. You gotta go. You know what? That's what I think of your bed. Go. That's right. You go that way. I will put his door back, though. I'm not a total monster. He went. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. See, flawless plan. Okay, so from here, surely nothing can go wrong. One thing I'm gonna do is plug this up, and we're just gonna forget that was ever there. Okay, so now I need to construct another track. I'm gonna show you guys something because my brain has grown and I've learned something. So what killed the last guys, not the zombie that got up through here, and I did raise the fence a little bit, and I'm probably gonna raise it a little bit more over here, but also I don't want just a big ugly fence there, so I might figure out something a bit more creative I can do with that. But anyway, what killed the guys was the fact that they came up here on the minecart and then they came down, and for some reason, I don't know if it's because it's farmland and it's like a pixel lower than the surrounding block there, but the minecart was actually jumping track down to the collection system that I have below here. So the minecart was then getting on this track, and the dude's heads were then in the dirt as they went around in circles down here until they suffocated. It's a pretty gruesome way to go, but other than that, the farm was working. We did get a couple babies and 1 wheat, so technically a success. We just have to repopulate it. I'm gonna get to work building yet another mine track, and after I get this next gentleman up here safely, I'll bring you guys back, because then we're gonna have to go on a bit of a journey to find him a mate. Now we just gotta figure out where we're gonna get one more. There might be a village nearby here. I think maybe I'll fly around for a little bit and see if I can find a village that is any closer than spawn, but if not, then I'm gonna have to use the villager breeder that I made clear back at spawn and tote a guy all the way through the nether, all the way here. But you know what, that might be easier than finding a village, but we'll see. Let me look around a bit and see what I can find out in the wilderness. Time for more good news, y'all. Cause guess what I found? That's right, check this out. We found this old boy from that village right yonder. And if you'll notice, it is just down the way from where we've been building. So this could not have been more convenient. This is actually the smoothest anything has went for this entire episode. See, there's home right there, just starting to come into render distance. Look, there we go. Yep, there we are. So it is nice to know that there's a village like 2 seconds away, just in case we need it. But our village is going to be the best village. You are going to be really, really happy here. Trust me. Nobody dies here or anything. So what are we going to do with you? I think for now, we're actually going to pull you into the boathouse here. Okay, you stay here for a little while and be good, please. I'm actually begging you, please. So what we need to do is get hopefully our final minecart track unit maneuver activated and ready. All right, it's your time to shine, big guy. We got everything in order, and I think we're ready to take you to your final destination. I hope. Behold, there it is, in all of its glory. All right, homie, this is the last ride you're ever gonna need to take. Look, even the dolphin is excited. We're just gonna go ahead and make sure that you've got nowhere else you feel like going, because we're gonna keep you right in here. Are you ready? No? Well, too bad. Come on, get up here. Get in the cart. Get in the cart. Get in the cart. Get in there. Don't be like your brothers. Don't. You're the good one. Come. Really? Don't? You guys are all the same. Gotcha. All right, so now we're just gonna... Nope. Push you. Get you back on. Get you back on track now. Come on now. There you are. And we'll grab this guy. And one of these feathers here. And actually, wait right here for a second. Don't go anywhere. Okay, yeah, I think everything's ready. The little pillow for him to land on. I think we're good to go. Let's get this done before nightfall. Okay, while he takes him, I'm gonna sleep. Whoop. Okay, and then if everything went according to plan, homeboy should be safely nestled away up in his little nook and cranny we made for him. Yes. Okay. Now from here, all we gotta do is let you out. But first, get rid of these. Break, and release. Come down here. Okay, now I need you to turn into a farmer. Turn into a farmer. What do you link to? Is it this? Is this your problem? What is this feller barreling on? You're not a fisherman. He's trying to go this way, so I bet you he's linked to one of these barrels down here. Let me just break. Come on, man. You're not living that life anymore. Well, he's in there, and he's safe. And I think I'm going to clean up this mess, and then I'm going to break every barrel that I can see within eye shot, which is going to be a lot of barrels, but we need this guy to give up his profession and become a farmer. Okay, new plan. Again, this gentleman's resolve remains unbroken, unlike all of the barrels in my village. At one point in time, I had 54 barrels in my inventory just from walking around and breaking barrels. This is one determined villager. More so determined than I. So here's what I did. I went back to the village over yonder and appropriated this young man here. I'd like to introduce you to our next willing participant. Me and this fine gentleman have been hanging out here on this peninsula with nothing around us for miles and miles and miles other than this composter, because this little dude's future has been predetermined, whether he knows it or not. After I farmatize him, I'm gonna do the whole thing with the mine track again. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you guys watch it this time. Instead, I will bring you back when this young man is both a farmer and safely in his paddock. Well, technically it's working, but there are a couple places where they're getting stuck. Some of them are making it down here, though. We got this dude hanging out down here, also stuck, but stuck in a better place than those guys. This has been quite the adventure. There's still a couple things that I have to do to fix it up, but it's at a point where I'm ready to show you guys. I think part of the issue with them getting stuck is they come down here and they want to pathfind up to those beds. So then they come this way, and then they're going up this way somehow. I don't know. Maybe they're coming over here under the roof. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but we're going to have to block this off so they can't get up there. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I just... Go. Be free. Oh, yep, there you go. Oh, yep, you're free. But, see, technically, working. The wheat gathering aspect of it, not so much. We still have the one wheat here. But if we come around this way here, I've fixed up the staircase a little bit. Nothing too special, but I did want it to look kind of nice. So if we come up this way here, it's meant to be like it kind of winds around, you know? And I like the fact that it goes up like kind of through the trees. I think it looks pretty cool. And it takes you up to here, to the actual villager breeder. That way you have access to it. I did build a bunch of more trees over there just to try and make that even more impenetrable. I'm sure if a zombie was determined enough, he could make his way through here still. But overall, it's much safer. We've also got Fat Tony in here. He's just a bit of insurance, just to make sure we don't have any repeats of what happened before. That's about it though. I decorated here on the sides with some bush. I threw in just a bunch of vegetation and stuff like that. And I think it turned out pretty cool. Other than this problem. And this problem. And that one over there. But it functions. I just wanted a working villager breeder over here for the world download. That way if you guys want to play here, you can have some villagers to mess with of your own. That though, my friends, marks the last crop field / foliage thing that I wanted to do. I know it's kind of a cheap out, but I counted the wheat field as a crop field and the villager breeder and all that blah blah blah. So that's my excuse to check that off of the sign. Next episode is going to be trees everywhere, but it's also going to be finishing the village. We're almost done. We've only got a couple more spots that I really want to tackle and kind of touch up and do a couple things with. And we'll be able to finish all that next episode. And that's when we will cross off the final trees everywhere, because we're going to be doing trees everywhere. Trust me, there's going to be trees everywhere. If you're still here though, I gotta say thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I had actually a ton of fun making it, despite all the setbacks. I think most of the fun for me, honestly, was in the editing. I had a lot of fun with that. Look at those little markers there. I wonder why they're freaking out there at the farm. What are they doing there? But either way, I had a ton of fun editing this one and putting this one together, even though the villagers were very, very frustrating. They're here now, and I'm very happy to have a villager breeder in our village. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. We're going to be doing a ton of building. We're going to finish this place up. And then after that, I'm going to be doing a world tour and a download. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the episode and all of that. I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on it. We didn't do much building, but we'll do more next time, I promise. If you did enjoy the episode though, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps the channel out a lot. Maybe consider subscribing if you're new here, and I will see you guys next time.